How's it, everybody? Everybody going? How's everybody going? It's good to see you guys today. My name is Chris Borges 87 here. We're playing a new getting paid video game here called CHRONIGMA. I guess it's a time travel video game. The owner told me to test it out and play, so we're gonna run through this thing right now. If I'm gonna play this game for a few hours, getting paid for it, I might as well record it, right? So I'm gonna do this whole thing. This is gonna be for Borges 87 channel. We're playing right here in front of you guys. CHRONIGMA. Whoa, play story. What is that? Yowzers. So cool. I got all this. I have a new, I guess you call an overlay theme. Over here doing, as you can see, it's my new little layout, and it looks a lot better than my very first one. So I was like, it just looks better. It says live music, whatever. Has weird little, latest updates and latest member stuffs on the bottom. No data, but I don't care. I like the color of it so far, and I like the size of the screen, so we're gonna go with it for right now, so I can figure out something better. So we're doing it this way. At least you can see me on the screen, and at least the video game's huge. It doesn't have like the other one, like a big blank box that was supposed to be for comments, but I didn't know how to work it, so it just went down. So so now we're not gonna have any comments, but we have a huge game screen, and we have a nice size video. What's it called? Like a little video footage box, so you can see me while I'm recording to you guys. So really cool. We're gonna run through it right now. So CHRONIGMA. I guess it's a free or maybe paid application on top of Steam. If you guys haven't seen it yet, check it out. I guess maybe you have it because I'm actually play testing it before I guess they launch. So CHRONIGMA, CHRONIGMA. I read a little bit of the synopsis of this video game just because I just seen it. Like I just went on Steam and I just looked it up and looked up the synopsis for a moment, and I seen it's about time travel. The owners are actually they made this video game purely as a hobby. I think it's actually absolutely for free, or maybe it might be it's a couple bucks. But yeah, I'm literally gameplay testing it right now, and I'm recording myself. You guys are seeing me right here recording myself. Actually just testing out the video game, so let's get into it. Okay, CHRONIGMA, play story, and let's do the play story. Hitting the play story, and we got like some cool little video game music in the background, and we're going right into looks like areas. So let's hit up areas first. We're continuing with areas.
Do you remember when the world still had a future? I don't.
Whoa, what is this? Do you remember
time itself became a weapon. Nations rewound battles, rewrote treaties, and reversed time. Until nothing made sense anymore.
Hilarious.
People called it the Time
Look at the
War.
visuals. Whoa,
and when the fabric of space-time tore itself apart, when everything seemed to be lost, I hid.
I'm seeing time
I hid
capsules
for so
and
long.
cartoon leprechauns.
I thought I was alone.
Good stuff. So.
And then you came into my life. You were born into silence.
Let's go.
No cities, no people.
You're born into silence.
Just
No
dust,
cities, no people.
ruins,
just dust and
me.
ruins and me.
I don't know why we were spared.
I don't know why we were spared.
But I know why we're here.
I know why we're here.
To go back in time and save humanity.
So basically, it's like this. I guess they're like teleporters. They're going back in time and trying to save humanity.
And your journey
time travel
starts now.
Your training, your experience, and your journey starts now. So yeah, it was kind of crazy epic, right off the get-go. Obviously, it's like a Mario Bros. Old school, like Zelda style. Just look at it. It looks 2D. Looks looks very well made, put together right off the bat, and it looks just like a Mario Bros game, or like Sonic the Hedgehog, or like whatever. Just a regular old walkthrough game. So it's like a puzzle game though. So what we're doing is actually we're just figuring out the puzzle to each level and stuff like that. Figuring out the puzzle where all the blocks move, and you can unlock the access ways to get to the next level. It's exactly what we're doing. So the first step of training is always the hardest, my son. As I give instructions, press E to continue. So I guess we're continuing. Ready, Cygnus. Whoever that is, I guess that's the main character. Been ready since forever. So I guess I'm pressing E the whole time. Great, you have a lot to learn before jumping back in time to save humanity. So what's the survival rate for this? Cygnus says. Kronos replies, the odds increase in your favor the more training you do, so let's get to it. So I guess it's basically just doing like a trial training run right now. It's telling me like, okay, WASD is to move around, take it slow. Now head to the corridor to the right. So accepting, and then we're just going right into it. Old school style, Mario Bros style, Zelda style, just running through the levels. I mean, it looks very super retro, super old school right off the bat. Nothing super crazy here, not like a first-person MMO RPG or anything like that. Like some kind of old, some newer adventure game. This is like super old school, super family-owned, mom-and-pop shop. Like just did it at their house. It looks like this definitely isn't a video game that was like mass-produced by like 1,000 Xbox or PS5 workers. You know what I mean? It's like very do-it-yourself and all kind of stuff. So. But hilarious, very well put together. I've made video games like this in the past, like these kind of. I mean, this is if you're gonna make a video game, obviously you want the easiest possible, like when you first jump out the gate. So this is the exact type of thing that you'd want to do. So. But it's very well put together. I wouldn't be surprised if he's made if he was a part of like a Zelda, the Zelda Corp or any kind of like high-end video game corporation before he made this video game. So. The owners did a great job right off the bat. I'm seeing a lot of just very, very beautiful detail and like the main character to like just the whole layout. So very good job. I've created a series of training levels to teach you what you need to know for your mission. Press E to continue. The goal for each level is to reach the yellow teleportation. I'm looking at two sides right now. Actually, I have my main giant monitor and I have my M5 MacBook Pro laptop. So let's see. The goal for each level is to reach the yellow teleportation wormhole to complete the level and proceed to the next level. So this is, it's super old school, but that's one thing is I actually love old school video games, just because it's hilarious. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's like playing Pokemon on like on a computer desktop console. You know what I mean? That's what I meant to say too. It's not like Zelda. It's less like Zelda. It's less like Mario Bros. And it's more like if you guys have ever played like the Pokemon franchise on top of your Game Boy Switch back in the day, like your little Game Boy. It's exactly that style, except it's just on it's fully for computer desktop gameplay. It's fully for like Steam. You know what I mean? So it's like a giant, like I'm literally playing right now like a giant like Game Boy Pokemon game on top of my computer desktop. So. On this level, the wormhole, yellow string, swirly circle to your right. Press E when you reach the wormhole to initiate. Okay, so I'm pressing E the whole time just to like WASD to move around, but then when I get to the little wormhole thing, I'm pressing E. Wormhole, press E to enter. Enter. Okay, so we're gonna enter now. Are you sure this is safe? Press E to continue. Chrono says if the wormhole doesn't work, blame the ancient architects. If they designed better tech, we wouldn't need to save. Yeah, so this is basically like a giant Pokemon ripoff. But it's CHRONIGMA, very reputable video game though. Looks really cool and it's very well done. If I have to say, like the pixel art from just the video, just the level layout to just the characters, just top notch. Like, it looks really good. It looks exactly like Pokemon. So. Okay, I'm going in, but if I come out as a puddle of goo, I'll know who to haunt. Oh, going right into CHRONIGMA video game play. When you Chrono says when you go back in time, energy cubes are used to operate the lab. Without them, nothing works. I've used the same cubes here to power the environment. So basically, we're doing like a training run / going back in time, traveling back in time kind of thing right now. So if you guys are trying to get updated, keep up with what's going on. So you can see the energy cube on the floor. Push it to the energy plate to the open. Push the energy cube to the energy plate to open the door and head to the next. So it's like a pushing game. It's fully like a puzzle solving / like pushing like energy blocks around to like unlock the next level. Literally, it's just like a puzzle game. So Pokemon / puzzle game. Here we go. For like the next 3 freaking hours. So I'm gonna like readjust my time clock here so I'm in the correct thing. I'm getting paid like $1,000 for this, so I don't really care. So I'm gonna go right here. We're gonna clear this time thing, and then we're gonna do like I guess 3 hours total. So we're doing a 3-hour run. These guys are very reputable. I think they've spent almost, upwards close to almost $100K just to make this thing, just with game developers on it, just with making everything professional. So, low end as far as like professional, any type of game, but like at the same time, it's very mom and pop shop. It's very old school. I wouldn't know why you'd want to spend so much money on this unless you're gonna do like a mass, like wide Walmart store run like across the whole United States. You know what I mean? To push it, or I guess maybe they might maybe they have plans to jump on this, like to jump on Xbox, the newest Xbox, or the newest PS5 console, or something. Or I'm thinking that, or getting on like maybe like Nintendo Switch or Steam Deck or something like that. So I'm assuming that's why they're pumping out so much money on it, making it pro. So I guess when they go apply for all the slots that get accepted into the company, whatever game console they're trying to go for. So that's what I'm assuming. This is a lot of money for like a mom and pop shop, like Pokemon / travel in time 2D video game, like So I'm assuming they're spending a lot of money to like get on like huge programs. So let's try energy cube, press continue. Oh shit, what I do? Here's the sound. We got scary, creepy, like very haunting, classical, gothic music in the background. Press continue. Great. All those years of combat sims, and my first test is pushing cubes around. Chrono says, consider it a character building exercise. Make sure you don't get the energy cube stuck against the wall. And if you do get it stuck, I guess press escape or R to restart the level. Good trick. So you gotta press escape or R if you get super stuck. Okay. Gotta remember that. That's like kind of important. I better write that down. So we're gonna do escape or R. Having me do here is actually literally just run through it for about a few hours, just to like see if there's any hiccups that I find throughout any levels, So they said finish on whatever level you finish at, but try to get as far as you can and look for any kind of like glitches, any kind of bugs, any kind of problems, any kind of like faulty moments in the walkthrough and the gameplay. Kind of like fine-tune detailing, making sure everything's legit and running correctly, so there's no bugs they have to fix later on. I guess they're trying to get as much bugs as they can possibly out right now for launch. So they're trying to make it smooth as possible. So they probably have I'm assuming they probably hired like 20 or 100 testers for this. I'm not the only one doing this. Consider it a character building exercise. Just make sure you don't get the energy cube stuck against the wall. And if you do get it stuck, press escape or R to restart. Okay, let's do that. Press E. Here we go. Boom. Pushing cube. Oh, there we go. Just done it. Okay. We are in. We just push the energy cube right into the little energy square, and it just gave us access and opened the door to the next level. Just like I thought I was going to. Okay, remember, you can only push an energy cube. You cannot pull it. Continue. So I guess, so if you get an energy cube stuck against the wall or door or in a corner, you will need to restart the level with R. Okay, so I just pushed it too far up front on accident. So you're supposed to kind of like move out of the way. Don't let it keep moving. So we're going to press R again to restart the level. We have to wait. We have to wait for it to like. You have to hold the R for it to restart the level. So it's almost like kind of like a injection shot, you know, and like the doctors like pushing ivy through your, you know, pushing whatever iodine through your veins or some shit. Okay, here we go. Wormhole, press E. So I did it correctly this time. I'm gonna press E to enter. That's how you do it. Chrono says you're starting to move like you mean it. Okay, so we're gonna go continue. Why do you sound so surprised? It's moving a cube, not diffusing a singularity. Whatever that means, Chronos. Well, we'll get to the singularities, but you have to learn to walk before you can tear a hole in space-time. Yeah, I kind of knew that before you started, Chronos. Here we go, CHRONIGMA sign, getting right to the next level. Woo! I'm in one piece, now what? And this is Cygnus saying it. So next, Chrono says, during your training, I'll watch and communicate. So there's two guys right now that I'm kind of like, what's it called, voice acting for. Chronos and Cygnus is the main characters. I guess they're like the time travel help buddies from me. So during your training, so yeah, this is like a training simulation. So during your training, I'll watch and communicate with you just to get all get your bearings, right? Just to like know how to move around the levels, move the blocks, get to each level. During your training, Chrono says, I'll watch and communicate with you through the surveillance systems. Oh wait, I'll watch through the surveillance systems as I'm doing now. Back, close, continue. We're gonna hit again. Chronos then says, and let me give you some additional instructions for communicating with me. If you want to go backwards in the current conversation to repeat what I just said, you press Q. So I guess any kind of like backwards motion now, you gotta press Q instead of like E. So it's like backwards, forwards. Q backwards, E forwards. Right back. Chronos then says, then after we're done talking, if you want to open and re-look at the last conversation, just press L. I guess so if you want to do like a look back, just press the L button. So it's kind of far away. It's like all the way at the other end of the keyboard. So come back to E. Chronos then says, if you're tired of me talking and want to stop and close our current conversation anytime, just press L. So press L again if that. So full-on training session here for this little time travel puzzle game / Pokemon ripoff. But here we go. Okay, so pressing E. Now let's see if you can move 2 energy cubes onto 2 energy plates to get to the exit without getting stuck. Let's read it again. Now let's see if you can move 2 energy cubes onto 2 energy plates to get to the next. Oh, so it's like we're just moving energy cubes onto energy plates. Super easy, basic stuff. We're just moving things to different locations. So I'm looking at this thing right now and I don't even know how to do it. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, okay, because for one, they're both stuck on the wall and I don't even know how to like move it back or forwards or whatever have you. So first of all, I'm already perplexed at what to do next. So the first thing that comes to my mind is, actually I know what to do. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. Remember, if you get stuck, press escape or R in order to reset. Okay, escape. I got you, buddy. Let's do this. Okay, so boom. I'm seeing it. So instead of pushing it to that side of the wall and getting even more stuck, I'm gonna actually push it this way to the exact opposite side. Get it right here to where there's an opening, little slot divot right here. We're gonna push it all the way down to this end right here and come back to far right, the end corner right here, and bingo. That worked. Okay, next we're gonna actually do the same exact thing, but at the very top here. We're coming right with the door area, pushing back around. I hope you guys can see this, and I hope to God I'm recording because, honest to God, I haven't done, video game commentary / record everything / get everything set up in a while. So I'm just a bit confused at the moment. I've had a rough week. I've been running around doing a whole bunch of work and stuff like that, just getting a whole bunch of things or reorganizing my life and stuff like reorganizing just my video game commentary videos, moving out a lot of old footage to make room for a lot of new footage coming through. So it's been a long journey and a long process to get to this point again, to where I'm actually kind of back up and running. But Borders 87 is actually back up and running. So we're gonna wormhole, press E to enter. Are you out of breath? Of course I am. I work a lot. Cygnus says, I'm just adding some dramatic flair. If I don't pant a little, your puzzles look too easy. So basically, Cygnus is like the younger one to Chronos, and Cygnus is like, hey, he's just saying like, I'm just adding some dramatic flair, and the puzzles are a bit easier right now. Obviously, we're at level 1. When you're playing video games, time kind of slows down. So because it's such it's kind of like working. It's like a long adverse journey. So like 10 minutes feels like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? An hour feels like 2 hours. So it's gonna be a long drift for this episode of Borders 87. But it's gonna be eventful. It's gonna be learning. We're gonna be running through a whole bunch of levels right now. So buckle up your seatbelts, folks and fans. So we're gonna press continue right here. Chrono says to Cygnus, a very convincing performance. But if you do need a break, the facility saves your progress after every level, so you can leave and continue whenever you want. Sure, he says okay or something. Okay, so we just got teleported in CHRONIGMA right to the next, I guess, the 3rd level. So this one's a bit harder. Instead of 2 energy cubes, there's now 3 of them just to open one thing. So this level introduces levers. Okay, so I guess it's getting crazier now. Okay, so somebody's calling me, I think. No, never mind. Nope. I just got some likes on some stuff. Okay, so this level introduces levers. Use E to interact with the levers. Levers can be flipped on green or off green. How do we do that? Okay, Cygnus says, how do I know which doors the energy plates and levers open? I guess he says. Chronos then replies, most of my training levels require experimentation to figure that out. Whoa, so this is crazy. This is fully by like the, fly by the seat of your pants kind of stuff right here, you guys. So, okay, so we're just kind of just figuring it out as we go. So I haven't highlighted which mechanisms open doors or trigger events. Just like when you travel back in time, you will need to explore and discover the rules on your own. Okay, so I'm assuming he's saying just do whatever you can to figure it out. Okay, so I'm just coming over here and doing it. Okay, there we go. So that doesn't work, so you're fully making us just like figure it out right now. And if you mess up and move too far left or right or forward or get stuck, you gotta press harder and restart the level. So there's a lever right there. There we go. I'm starting to see it now. Lever. Press E to flip on or off. So we press that. So we flip it down, push it down, go back in, going to the next lever. Okay, so this is a lever level. Okay, if you guys can understand that, a lever level, literally. Just pressing levers up and down. There we go. Just open the hatch. Coming back here to the right dead center, going right through. Just gained access and right to the bright wormhole portal. Okay, so press E to enter. There we go. We just transported back. So next, let's try one more. This time with more energy cubes and levers. Also, I'm available to give you help during your training for any level. This is Chrono speaking. Just press H to ask for help. Okay, so now we got like a little helpful button right here. Pressing H. I'm running through the whole level here, you guys. This is actually like the fourth level. So when you ask for help, I first try to give you hints. Once you have gone through all the hints, I then go through a set of steps which provide the step-by-step solution. SOLN to the level. Okay, first of all, this is like one of the nerdiest games I've ever played in my life, and I'm not a huge fan of puzzle games. I just realized it's extremely tedious and extremely workful and kind of boring, to be honest with you guys. But whatever. We're in it. We're doing it already. We're gonna have to run through this BS for like a few hours. So buckle up tight. It's going to be a bumpy ride. So you can take as much help as you'd like, and then stop the hint solution at any point by pressing H. So help for H, clearly. Okay, we know that now. Okay, so you can then later continue taking the next hint or solution step by pressing H again. Finally, you can hold G to go temporarily hide the help overlay so you can see any graphical help on the screen. So Chronos is like the overhead of this whole operation. He's like the big daddy-o, big kahuna for the, I guess, for CHRONIGMA's time travel station that we are the experimental test pilots for, me and Cygnus. So the only gripes I have right now is I hope to God we're recording, because I don't want to speak for like 3 hours and then it doesn't even register. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just praying to God that at this point that it just works, that it's recording us as we speak. So, you know, and I sound really robotic right now, and I apologize, you guys. Like I haven't really like sunken into like the video game mode where I'm like chill and just like kind of speaking to you guys in like a hilarious kind of funny way. I'm more kind of just like speaking to you to kind of like in like a robotic kind of like serious manner, because I literally am just trying to just gather my gears over here, if you know what I mean. Like I'm kind of like super packed this week with a whole bunch of work, so I'm kind of calmed down for you guys, because it's, you know, it's just been a crazy week, and I'm kind of forced to kind of jump into this, because I literally have only like 10 hours to like turn in this assignment. Okay, so I'm kind of just winging it, you know. I'm just literally just winging it at this point, just trying to make it happen, you know what I mean? So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually just kind of just walking through the levels casually and just seeing if there's any hiccups, any glitches, any, you know, anything wrong with it, like if there's any stuck points, pressing all the buttons, making sure no glitches. Everything's feeling really smooth so far, so I don't even know why they needed an extra, you know, game tester. I guess it was just a double check for, like, I'm assuming again for, like, you know, like a serious, you know, platform application like Xbox or PS5 or Nintendo Switch, or, you know, to that effect. So I am literally in real time pushing the buttons, trying to get any kind of glitch action going, any kind of stuckness, any kind of problem arise, and everything's feeling perfect. Like, it's feeling buttery smooth. He's walking like a champ. There's nothing I'm seeing really wrong. Everything's feeling really good. No stuck points yet. I'm busting circular donuts through the gameplay with this character dude. Everything's feeling good. So we're gonna next up. That was great. No problems yet. Okay, so I see one block and then two like little energy plates. So there's energy blocks here, like they call them energy cubes, and then there's energy plates that you have to put them on to actually get to the next. That opens the access door to open a lever in the lever. So come right here, we'll press E, get that open, and I guess this thing wants to be what we're going to do next is we're going to actually just push this all the way over there. Oh, shit. Okay, wait. See? Okay. There we go. Here's the next one. Yeah, so I guess I'm assuming I have to push it over there somewhere. Oh, okay. Back, and then push this one over here on this one. Yeah, it was one of those things. So it's fully puzzle game kind of experience here. Super tricky if you don't know what you're doing, but if you know how to move the cubes around, then you'll be all right. Which I do. So I'm pushing the cubes around. I know how to move them. Okay, and we made it to the wormhole. Okay, gained access and made it to the wormhole. So we continue, and we just teleport back in time. Okay, I think we're in level 5 right now. Chronos just says, after completing that 4th level, he says, you will now be trained on how to time travel. Okay, let's do it. Hit me. Okay, I just gave you the CHRONIGMA device. See lower left. Okay, so the CHRONIGMA device is lower left, he said. Pressing E to continue. The CHRONIGMA device allows you to travel back in time. So, finally some real action. Let's go get some devastating mistakes, because I now have the power to fix them. So I guess Cygnus is just saying, like, finally some real action. Let's go make some devastating mistakes, because now I have the power to fix them. Okay, so he's talking about now he finally has the power to fix them. Cygnus is replying to Chronos. Chronos then replies, what a fascinating approach. Chronos is like the main boss of this. He's like our boss. He's telling us what to do, and he's like saying, what a fascinating approach to self-improvement. So Cygnus is like the, how do you say it? Like the mentor, and Chronos is like the master. Next, Chronos then says, now push the energy cube onto the energy plate, then go to the exit, and we'll continue from there. So he's wanting me to push this thing over here. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to go backwards, so we're actually going to go up into this thing. Going back, same thing as always. We're pushing this sugar cube, or whatever, this energy cube, right to it. Okay, then there, and pushing this right here. I feel so nerdy playing this game, because I hate this style of game, to be honest with you guys. It's so tedious. It's like playing Pokemon, you know what I mean? And after 100 hours, and after the hype of it feeling new, like, it's just like this boring, literally boring, like, it's slave task, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's very not fun for me. This is work. I can see why they're paying me so much to do this. Okay, we just push the sugar cube onto the plate, onto the energy plate, and now we are gained access right. Oh shit. Let me stop you there and show you the CHRONIGMA device in action. Okay, so it kind of like doppelgangered me and like it split me into two people. So there's like a spiritual me and like a regular me. So let's see. I just used it to time travel you back to the start of the level. You will see your past self reliving your previous actions. You do not control your past self. This is what Chronos is saying to me. You control your future self. With the blue glow around you from the location and level where we just did the time jump. Okay, watch your past self repeat exactly what you did. While your future self is free to move around, Chronos says, once your past self opens the door, you can exit the level. Okay, so my past and future self has to open the lever to open the door. This whole thing is entirely confusing. There's doppelgangers, and now it's doing like this automatic Pokemon gameplay to like make me to open the door for me. So it's like this, it's like this mouse and cat catch and release kind of thing, where it's just doing this whole like full-on automatic gameplay of this doppelganger Mohawk me to like open up this door, apparently. And then it just stopped, so I don't even know what to do next. Okay, there we go. It took like 10 seconds, but it worked. This is a trippy thing, because it literally just DNA gene cloned me to like a doppelganger copy, and I had to wait literally like 1 minute for it to like open the gates. Okay, so excellent. You completed your first time jump, Chronos says. Cygnus then replies, whoa, did you see my past self disappear? It just disappeared the doppelganger. Okay, Chronos says, yes, that's you traveling back in time, starting the time jump. This signals when the time travel event is over. Chronos said, okay, so now we just travel back in time again. So it says when you time travel, you rewind time to a specific point in the past. This means all the objects that you interacted with will revert back to their original location and state they were in the past. I'm completely perplexed and confused already as to exactly what's going on, but just know, you guys, we're traveling further and further back in time through sugar cube to energy, with energy cubes and energy plates opening access doors right into very bright and circular universe-looking wormholes that I press E to launch further myself back in time. So pressing E again. Okay, there we go. We got gothic video game slow music going in the background. Perfect. Just my cup of tea. And there we go. Okay, this includes objects like energy cubes, levers, doors, as well as your past self. like in the last level, move the energy cube onto the energy plate, then go to the exit, and we'll continue from there. Probably the doppelganger me again, to like a double split, and then I have to watch another minute of it, like moving a cube to another energy plate. Like super, super nerdy, boring video game right off the bat. But no glitches so far. I'm at like level 6 already. I'm walking around right now. I also do kind of like, video gameplay for like, if I'm getting paid for it, and also free, just for like reference, and I post it on top of my my socials and stuff. But it really is for like a receipt. It's like a receipt copy. I record myself doing the gameplay and giving you guys the commentary in the back. But at the same time, it's like kind of like it's a digital receipt. So if like the bosses say, hey, no, you didn't. If my boss comes up to me and says, hey, dude, you didn't even freaking play the game, I can just give him. Like, no, I did actually. I actually recorded it. It's uploaded. You can actually look at it right now on YouTube. So it's very, I do this for a reason. It's my job, but also it's for entertainment purposes too, for like, just fans, followers of my channel. It's work, but at the same time, it's actually just entertainment purposes too. Like, I don't have to commentary. I could run through this whole thing without it, but I kind of have to too, because I run like, like an entertainment channel as well too. So it's nice. I don't mind doing the commentary. It's, if you guys haven't done this kind of stuff before, it's very taxing. I don't know about you guys, if you guys are commentators or like, hosts for any kind of like YouTube or Twitch or whatever kind of social media you guys do, or some kind of franchise, brand, or commercial, or company, or film. But I can tell you guys personally from experience that, like, me personally, when I speak, when I'm doing commentary, when I'm playing the video game at the same time, running on this whole mechanism, this whole beast, it's very taxing. Like, and you have to apologize. Like, I get very dehydrated, especially talking. It's just very taxing on me, like physically, mentally, spiritually. Just bear with me as we run through each level, through this whole course. My throat gets very dry very quickly. It's very taxing, like, just physically. So, let's just say it's tough. This whole thing is very tough. You know what I mean? So, like, just bear with me. Sometimes I'm gonna have to take like a minute break, but I guess that's what we're gonna have to do to get through this, because I'm already feeling kind of tired. And it's not even from playing the game at all. It's mostly just from speaking. Believe it or not, for some reason, like when I have to speak, it dispenses a lot of energy out of me. It's definitely a learned trait. It's like you either can do it or you can't, or for long sprints or not, or short sprints even. Like for me, I'm more of a short sprint speaker, commentator. When I'm doing long sprints like this, it's kind of difficult for me to pull it off, to be honest with you guys. So just bear with me. I'm trying my best here. I'm gonna take a quick 1-minute break just to get some water. So give me 1 second. I'm just gonna actually grab some water right from my mini fridge right here. So just give me 10 seconds. I know we're running live right now, but my throat's super dry. I should have grabbed some water. I'll remember for next run, but just to have all my liquids and stuff ready. So I apologize for this. I just need like 20 seconds of it. And I'm back. Thank you guys for checking me out. Borders 87 here. I had to grab some water. Sorry, I should have got it before the game, thing started, but I'm just starting the channel again, so I'm just remembering how to do everything. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I just got some water, feeling a little bit better. I can kind of breathe a little bit better now. I don't know, I was super dry throat, super dehydrated. Speaking is like it's like a Olympic sport for me. I'm not joking with you guys. Like any kind of commentating, any speaking. It's really like it's just taxing. It's just physically taxing me. I don't know why, but it is, So let's just get back into it. I can't stop. can't stop this whole process because I'm already in it. I have the dude the video game synopsis and whatever, the whole report is doing like 10 hours. I feel like I'm like a high schooler again, like turning in a paper report for school. You know what I mean? For schoolwork. So it's definitely a job. I wouldn't do video gaming testing or video game creation for fun. Like if you love to do it, do it. For me, I do it as a job. I don't love to do it, but I do it because I can. It's doable. You know what I mean? Just FYI, if you're gonna do this, like especially commentating, being a host, podcast host, filmmaker, video game, anything, creator, tester, any kind, front end, back end, software engineering, any kind of stuff like that. You guys literally are. You're in for a treat. It's gonna be really tough to do all this stuff, and it's a long upload of information. And if you can actually maintain it somehow through notes or just through your memory, more power to you. If you love to do this stuff, I'd say go for it. If you're kind of lazy, I'd say push away from it because it's really hard work. Like I'm telling you, dude, if you want mental strain, try to make a video game. You know what I mean? I've created already about 2 startups for video games, kind of like jump around 2D. One is Mario style, one's more like open world. So I've actually created my own universe already, through video game creation. I've made my own universe, my own entire world with its own separate continents, islands, land masses, animal characters in my own entire oceans in the video game realm. So I'm very much a creator in video games. I understand how to do it very well. The thing is, I don't do it for sole purposes of starting a company or anything like that, or starting a business. I literally do it just for fun. It's just interesting to me to create worlds and create universes inside of the video game realm, I guess, inside of virtual reality or the metaverse or any kind of stuff like that. I don't do it for monetary gain or profit. I do it for just to learn how to do it, just for the fun and sake of just creating something. I'm very much a creationist. I'm very much an artist. From painting to writing, the whole nine: photography, painting, writing, filmmaking. I'm an artist to the bone. You know what I mean? But when I say that I've actually created my whole universe, I've created my whole star map system. I've created entire oceans, entire plains and continents already. The name of the world is called Borgesia, if you're into it. I'm not going to put it out online now, but it probably will be later down the line. Maybe in a few years, I may post it on my website for you guys to check out. I've literally created my whole a whole entire universe within a universe. So it doesn't have any. It has one person in it. It doesn't have animals or fish, but it does have trees, it has shrubs, grass, water. Think of Grand Theft Auto. Think of an entire metaverse, but with actual star system alignments and all that kind of stuff. A sun, Earth, planetary movement and stuff like that. The whole nine. It's a very wide and vast universe, but the only thing is there's nothing in it. I'm the creator of it. So there's no fish, there's no population or community thriving. It's not how do you say it? It's not like a Minecraft where there's things going on and these robots walking around and NPCs and telling you asking you questions and doing stuff. It's mostly just it's just a vast, plain, empty world, empty universe. So it's nothing super crazy, but I'm trying to make it super. Okay. I'll put it to you this way. My world that I'm trying to build is more just a free world. It's more of a metaverse world, more so where you can just kind of do anything you want. My whole thing is I love surfing. I've always been a very avid surfer since I was little, so I love the shore breaks. I love surfing waves. So the whole planet is literally based on just surfing waves. It's kind of like a surf. It's like a surf video game / just nature, just free realm, just free roam. You know what I mean? So, and the whole thing is about catching waves. It's about surfing. You know what I mean? Kind of like an open world surfing game. So, you know, I try to make like tsunamis. I try to make like really good, like super cool wave breaks and stuff like that. So it's the whole basis of it. I'm trying to make like some kind of crazy tsunami wave that goes up wraps around the whole Earth, the whole planet, and you can just surf it. And that's basically it. And you survive, like, you know, on the land, doing whatever you want, going fishing, sleeping, hunting. You know, very naturist kind of a style. You know, like nothing to have to do with like city metropolises or any kind of building. It's more just like free roam. So I may put it out to the public later on, but it's still in major works. I mean, it's probably like, you know, 2% done out of 100, so it's not even in its infancy stage yet, where like it can be monetized or it can be put on platforms. It's mostly just like an open field, you know, and it's not hard to do. I forget what engine I did it on, but I think it's like Unity or it's like the other one, or you know, Realm 3D or whatever it's called, Real Engine or something. The thing is, you guys, you have to understand also too, before we start continuing, is that like I do like, you know, I do like 100 projects at once. So like, you know, my brain cannot fathom all of the information at once. So I literally need like computer systems to like harbor each project that I take upon. You know what I mean? So but I have stuff. I have like novels, books going on, films going on, painting projects going on, video game projects going on. I have a whole entire company's worth of things going on, but the only thing is I'm one person doing what a whole, like, you know, like a whole company would be doing. You know what I mean? So it's very touch and go. It's very chip away what I can every day. So let's get back into the video game, just to give you guys a synopsis of what I do. So next up, okay, Chrono says, like in the last level, move the energy cube onto the energy plate. Then go to the exit and we'll continue from there. Okay, so we're going to continue, press E, going through the levels. I guess he wants me to do something. Let's see, press this button, press E. Okay, there you go. Okay, there's a thing. Alright, let's hit that again. Oh, alright, that square, pushing that up. There we go. Everything open. Okay, going right back to the wormhole. Just doppelganger. So what this puzzle game does, slash Pokemon game is, what it does is, right now we're in like level 6 or 7. And what it's doing is it's kind of making me like, okay, let me stop you here and show you how to select where to time jump. Oh my gosh. So it's getting more and more difficult. Each level, obviously, each level I get up to, it's getting more and more difficult. So now it's telling me I have to time jump. Okay, so I just activated the CHRONIGMA device, which brings up the CHRONIGMA screen showing you what I recorded since the last time jump. Okay, so whatever. The slider below you allows you to select how far in the past you want to rewind. The CHRONIGMA screen allows starts with the slider at the start position. This is recommended for most levels. Mid slider can be useful for more complex puzzles later in your training. Use A and D to move the slider or click on the slider. Use the slider and move it all of the way to the end and then back to the start. In doing this, you will see your past self repeat your past actions. When using the slider, you see that your future self with the blue glow always stays in the same spot. This is the location your future self will continue from when you time jump. Now move the slider back to the start and then press T to time jump. After we are done talking and exit the level once the doors are open, this allows you to see your past self relive everything you did in this level. This is the toughest puzzle game of all time. I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, I've been lost since like level now. I've been lost since level right now. It's asking me to like time jump or some shit. And we're doing that right now. Okay, so we just did that. Okay, there we go. We're doing time jumps here. Let's just go all the way back. Okay, so now right here, we're gonna time jump. Okay, I just did my first time jump, you guys. I had to press T to do it, AD to move around the slider, and then T to actually accept the time jump. Okay, so we just time jumped and pressing E to the wormhole. Excellent, Chrono says. You completed your second time jump. So it's progressively getting more and more difficult at each level I go. So pressing E. Okay, we just time traveled again. Now to I believe to level 7 or 8. Time travel allows you to get around objects blocking your path. Okay, Chrono says, because when you rewind time, all the objects are reverted back to their original location. But your future self continues where you initiated time. Oh my god, so you know what this is, you guys? This is like some crazy, like, puzzle game where you have to be super, like, attentive and focused on what everything's going on, else you can't pass the level because you don't know what you're doing. This is completely nerdy. A game that I would not have fun at all playing unless I was getting paid for it. Thus, I see why they're paying everybody to do it. This is super boring, and I'm only an hour into it. But the one thing I can say is the graphics are beautiful. The gameplay itself is very beautiful and very well put together for an old school retro Pokemon type of gameplay. I must say the pixels look beautiful. Think of back to an old school Zelda, old school Mario, old school Game Boy Pokemon. It's exactly what it looks like, you guys. But I have to say, very well done to the creators. My hat's off to you guys. As far as just like some super nerdy puzzle game that like you'd only want to play if you're like 5 years old and you're like a super nerd. I would assume that it would be a fun game to play if you're like 5 and like super nerdy, and like love Pokemon, you know what I mean, or 10 or whatever. But I have to say as well too, just from the artwork alone and just the gameplay alone, perfection. I mean, I couldn't see you guys doing any better than this kind of retro style than right now, unless you wanted to like lackluster and just make it more because it has that Zelda kind of feel to it too, just with just the cool bright pixels and the cool colorations and designs of just like the ancient time travel artifacts, art displays you guys show right here, just the logos and the designs and stuff. The whole design of each level is absolutely beautiful. Whoever done it, my hat's off to you guys. So next up, it's just my own, it's just not my cup of tea. It's not my favorite game to play, is what I'm saying. I actually enjoy like first-person shooters more, or like just solo adventure type of games, like open world stuff. Open world MMORPGs and like all that kind of stuff. I'm more of like a zombie apocalypse survivor kind of video game player, and like first-person like Counter-Strike than anything else. You know what I mean? Or like Call of Duty, Warfare, that kind of stuff. Okay, so because when you rewind time, all the objects are reverted back to their original location, but your future self continues where you initiated time travel. Says now push the energy cube down the hallway and then time travel to get around it. So okay. Chrono says once you are at that location, you want to time travel. Press T to bring up the CHRONIGMA screen. Oh my god. Okay, let's do it, you guys. We're working here. Okay, then press T to perform the time jump. Press H if you need any help. Okay, let's do it. No idea. Press D to go all the way that way, and I guess press Swear to God, I have no idea. Okay, so this is where it gets hard. I almost feel like they did this on purpose just to mess with me. I swear to God on my life. I'm not even joking about it. I feel like they literally made this game for me just to piss me off. And I'm saying that with all earnesty. Time jump. I'm just gonna hit T right away. Yeah, look at did that, and it worked, you guys. My doppelganger's in the back, and he's doing crazy stuff as usual. And we just won. Okay, so we just beat that thing. Figured that out. Notice that the CHRONIGMA device on the lower left has a timer on it. So it gets progressively worse each level in this thing. And they're expecting me to run through 30 levels right now in the span of 2 hours and report any kind of grievance, which I haven't seen any yet. This is the first game I've actually video gameplay tested that literally has no faults. So it's a mind twist right out the gate. So I didn't see any glitch so far, any problem, not one bug so far. So it's very funny to me because any game that I've ever gamed, and I've game tested dozens of games in my lifetime, and this is the first time I'm actually playing the video game play testing that I don't see not one bug, not one problem, not one stop glitch, not one issue at all. It's been entirely smooth the whole run so far, and I'm assuming there's issues further down the line. There's literally just levels that people can't get through, and that's why they hired me to verify or just to see whatever see if I can figure out how to do it. So we're literally running through some kind of puzzle maze here, and I feel like I'm in some cheap version of the Maze Runner movie, so I don't know. It's just a trip because I don't even see one bug yet. Okay, so Chrono says, notice that the CHRONIGMA device on the lower left has a timer on it. Okay, press E when you're not in time travel. The blue timer. This is this is one of those games where you gotta have a paper and pen next to you and write everything down, else you're gonna forget. So when you're not in time travel, the blue timer shows that. Yeah, it's one of those games. God, I hate these kind of games. This is the worst kind. I tell you guys, if there ever was a game that I don't like, it's this type of game. I hate puzzle games with a passion. It's so boring and it's so tedious that it's I'd rather fall asleep with potato chips on my stomach than play this. And this is just personal opinion. To no avail to this great company, but I literally could fall asleep playing this game because it's so boring to me. Okay, so next. We have, when you're not in time travel, the blue timer shows the amount of time that the CHRONIGMA device has recorded. It counts upwards. Okay, so while in time travel, the orange timer shows how much remains until time travel ends. Chrono says, when the timer reaches 0, time travel ends, and your past self disappears. Try to solve this one on your own and press T to time travel when ready. So boring. Okay, did it. So it's these tedious movements is trying to make me make through these levels, and it's just come on. It's you'd only play this game if you're super bored, and you're just looking for something regularly to do, play a fun video game, and it's not even fun. It's it's tedious, it's monotonous. Every word that comes to mind in the dictionary is tedious, monotonous, not fun, super boring, sucks. Low rating, low video game creation investment. Those are words that come to mind when I play these kinds of games. You know what I mean? So you already know my standpoint on puzzle games. I hate them to death. Almost not hate them, I just don't enjoy them. They're really fun to kind of mess around with and tinker around with, walk around the levels and just see what's going on, see what it's about. But overall, just for casual gameplay, This feels more like a job than like actually just having fun and playing a video game. This feels like I'm working to solve like some kind of scientific problem, more so than just like having fun and just kicking back at home, eating potato chips and just playing a fun video game. I literally feel like I'm at like an office desk, like trying to solve like E equals MC fucking squared from Albert Einstein or something. You know what I mean? It's just so not fun. Okay, so Chrono says that the level introduces pressure plates. Pressure plates are different from energy plates. They can be triggered by either you standing on them or your energy cube being placed on them. You will need your past self to stand on the pressure plate long enough so your future self can get to the exit. Excellent. If there is anyone in the universe I trust to stand on a pressure plate and help me escape, it's definitely me. Let's do this. So Cygnus is like the preppy high school jock that's like, yeah, this is excellent, right on. He's the Keanu Reeves, like, yeah, man, I'm the main character. Let's do this. And Kronos is like the old master sensei. It's like, you got to do this and that. And then Cygnus is like, I'm the badass. I'm ready to go. All systems go. This is excellence. Let's do this. Okay, so that's kind of the synopsis for those two guys. So we have this thing going on here, standing on the pressure plate, but now I have to time travel to like doppelgang myself just to like make it work. I had to wait for my doppelganger to step up to the plate, you know, gain access to the to the wormhole. Pressing E, traveling further back in time to get progressively harder. Level 10, this level uses both energy plates and pressure plates. Interesting. So, first off, let's see. Energy plates can only be activated by placing energy cubes on it. Let's see. So I guess I have to doppelgang myself again. Pressure plate can be activated by either you standing on it or placing an energy cube on it. Now go stand on the pressure plate long enough to allow your future self to perform that task. Then press T to time travel. You know, like other people are like enjoying their lives, like lounging on a beach, a beautiful beach somewhere, sipping a Mai Tai at some beautiful resort, looking outside of like a perfect beach break ocean. Some people are like on some like luxurious like $100,000 like, you know, all you can eat buffet cruise ship / like pool party. And look at me, I'm over here fucking solving E equals MC squared on a fucking on my computer. It's like so ridiculous, dude. Like lives, you know what I mean? So insane. Yeah, I'm getting paid for it, but at the same time, it's like this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? I hope I become a millionaire one day, so I don't ever have to do this kind of shit ever again. I'm just being totally upfront with you guys. As Borders87, as your captain, as your host and leader of this little I don't want to say cult, but like, you know, like YouTube, you know, extravagant, you know, wildlife zoo extravaganza we have over here. I just wanted to say to you guys, first of all, like, you know, if I ever become a billionaire, I don't ever want to do this ever again. Mainly playing like tedious, monotonous, like puzzle games, because I just it's almost sickening, you know. Chronos now goes. I have to get into it because I'm getting paid for it. So okay, so Chronos now go stand on the pressure plate long enough to allow your future self to perform that task. Then press T to time travel. And to be completely honest with you guys, I don't even know if it's recording, so I could be talking to. I literally right now I could be talking to thin air. But I'm looking at my, you know, my screen and it says it's recording. So I hope to God I can get this video footage and this audio recording, this MKV file, and upload it onto my freaking Borders87, because you know, I can't. This is gonna be 3 hours wasted. The thing that you guys have to understand is I haven't done like a recording session in probably a good couple weeks or a month. So it's a process. You have to know how to set everything up, how to make the video game, how to get the webcam, how to do this. It's very difficult. So if I do even one thing wrong, it might not even be recording right now. That's what I'm saying. This whole process is very tedious. It's very daunting. It's very, you have to do everything perfect, or it's not going to work. So pressing E, it's telling me to go stand on the plate and like time travel. Okay, we're gonna bust a time travel, I guess. Again. Pressing T again. Waiting for Doppelganger to hit the access pads. Okay, so now I gotta... Okay, so he just disappeared. And then I have to wait for him again. Basically just... Time paradox. Something changed. I'm blocked and cannot process to where I want to go. You created a paradox. Since your past self cannot perform the same actions during time travel as you originally did, this is not necessarily a bad thing. It all depends upon the level and how you intend to solve it. Dude, this is seriously the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And, I almost can't even speak because I have to, like, figure out the gameplay. You know what I mean? It's so ridiculous. Let's see. Okay, so I guess we have to doppelgang ourselves again. Let me see. Okay, so it looks like I effed up and we have to do bust a full-on, iodine restart. I literally don't know how to... didn't do it correctly. So, come back over here. Fine. Press T.
Time paradox.
Shit. Okay, you guys, this is where stuff starts to get tough. Because you have to do it exactly correct, else it won't work. So I gotta get really deep into focus here. Go. Time paradoxing. Duplicating myself. Shit. So on this one you have to just be quick, clearly. So I'm gonna just redo it. So you just be super quick and make sure you just push the block all the way to the end to figure it out. So let's try it. Here you go. Shit. Like, I'm talking, you have to be like super quick and do it perfectly. So it's freaking messed up, is what it is. Oh man. So now it's like some crazy kind of like perfect timing thing they're making me do. Yeah, so now you just have to be super quick about it. Chronos. Okay, Chronos is saying solving some levels requires you to time travel more than once. Let me explain how the CHRONIGMA device handles multiple time travels. You can only perform one time travel at a time. Once the time travel is done, you can then perform another time travel. When a time travel ends, that resets the CHRONIGMA device timer to 0, which clears its temporal memory. The CHRONIGMA device then starts recording the timeline from that point on. Now, I know I just bagged on, this video game, but it probably won't make it to the actual. It probably won't make it actual to the actual channel. I'll just edit all like the kind of bad stuff I was saying about it, so I don't really care what I say because I can just edit it out, on my editor if like I want to at any given moment in this run, in this recording session, because I can say whatever I want, and I can just clip it out. You know what I mean? And just go to only the good parts and clip it all together. So, of course, if I'm pumping out content for a professional video game and I'm getting paid for it, of course I don't want to like bag it, you know what I mean, like trash it, just talk trash on it the whole time. Of course I'm only going to say the best things I possibly can about it and let it live, you know what I mean. So yeah, I've been bagging on it. It's just not my cup of tea at the core level of it. That's why I'm kind of like, and plus I'm extremely tired just from the whole month of just overworking and stuff and just kind of like really putting in long hours to like make all these projects come to life and organize and fix everything. But overall, this is a really fun like Pokemon style / puzzle game, for just like a younger generation, like 5-year-olds to 5-year-olds to 15. Super fun little game just to check out and play and like try to figure out like little puzzle games, right? Little Steam game puzzle game. But for older adults, it's more like it's tedious, it's monotonous, it's boring. Flat out, I've played way funner games than this. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I won't. Almost 100%. I won't put any kind of trash talk about this video game onto my Borges 87 podcast or whatever gaming hosting. But I'm just letting you guys know for reference. I may say a lot of stuff on top here that's negative, but it won't make it onto the podcast. You just, you'll hear it. You probably will never hear it, But I'm just saying, I usually only put my highlighted best work on it for any kind of like video game work that I do, any kind of like movie film that I critique, or any video game or book novel that I review, or any kind of reviews, any kind of gameplay, any kind of that sort. I only kind of put up my best work. And it's just a reference to you guys to let you guys know that, not everything I say makes it onto the podcast. We are not streaming right now. We're actually just recording, but I might put this up. I say a lot of things just to see if there's any good content in it, any kind of good word, any kind of good speech, whatever is like really good entertaining content, or it's really professional, or the most professional, the best highlights you can get from each clip. I'll post it up. So everything's kind of a work in progress, from the overlays right now to the streaming to the recording to the virtual cameras and all that kind of stuff. It's it's all just an experimentation until I get a solid lockdown on it again. Before, it takes a while to do anything that you get into, especially online work, video game creation, reviewing, especially recorded viewing, recorded commentary, game playthrough. It's a very tedious, tough task. So you have to kind of go about it in a, it takes years to like really perfect it and get it super clean and smooth, and everything's running good, and the layout looks nice, and your channel's running super good and smooth, and introduction and intro and outros, all that kind of stuff. So it's very daunting work. A lot of video editing, behind the scenes video editing is involved. There's a lot of big decisions that have to be made before anything even gets aired. So, it's kind of like running your own little TV show. You know what I mean? I basically run like a little hosting, commentary / gameplay through video game show. You know what I mean? So, nothing pro, nothing to the extent of that, but very startup, very beginner, very just experimentation, trying to see if stuff actually makes it out the door, to see if it even gets any views. I mean, of course I have views. I have, maybe 100 or so followers right now, but who knows? Next year it could blow up. In 10 years, it could blow up. The main thing is you have to pump out quality content. That's just, if you're pumping out quality content, you don't have to worry about anything, because people will come, because life's kind of boring in general. So if there's anything good, people will run to it like moths to flame. So, not saying mine is super good, but video games are kind of fun. Let's not kid ourselves. Video games are actually super fun. It's very sought after in the world. And if I'm a host for it and commentating, I might not be the best host, but there might be a small following. There might be people that might like my stuff, So I give my hand at many different, many different avenues. I'm not just a host. I'm also an author. I write books. I like it when people read my books and then they give me, some reviews, or they say some positive feedback to me. I enjoy that. I enjoy all that kind of stuff, So there's a huge wide array of creation you can do out there in the world. If you're looking for that kind of fulfillment, if you're looking for that kind of work, there's a ton of, Do you know? Okay, I'll put it to you this way. My cousin, my literal actual cousin on Earth, he's a professional painter. And I'm not talking like a regular, mom and pop shop, run of the mill, just your average person painting stuff and setting up their shop. He's a world-renowned painter. Have you ever heard of Michelangelo, or have you ever heard of what's his name? Good Lord, a Michelangelo, a Leonardo da Vinci. He's world-renowned, famous, probably top 10,000 painters of history of all time. So he has each painting he sells will probably go for $100,000, something to that extent. Very expensive. He's the type of painter who repaints super old classical vintage paintings that they don't let anybody else touch. And he's the guy that goes in there and paints it back to its original form. Okay, so he's a literal Leonardo da Vinci, a Michelangelo painter. Extreme, if you see his paintings, you trip. And so that's not, what was going on about it. It's whatever you get into, try to be the best at your craft. I might have a few of those genes. Who knows? You know what I mean? I kind of do. I'm kind of an artist. So, luckily, just by the grace of God, I do have some artistic abilities. I do have some things I can do. You know what I mean? So, but my cousin's insane. If you haven't, I'll post his links and stuff at the end of this, so you guys can see his stuff. But yeah, he's very famous, world-renowned painter. Top 10,000 of all time. Of history, of human history. He's one of those Victorian painters. Extremely beautiful art. Painting people, painting sceneries, painting nature imageries and human imageries. And he's mainly a painter. He's not like a sculptor. He's not like a author. He's not like a filmmaker. He's strictly only painting. So he's really honed his craft over the years, right? So he probably gets paid easily a couple grand per painting that he sells. So he's one of those guys. Just like Uncle Gary. Uncle Gary's a professional portrait artist, and he gets paid. He probably gets paid for each one of his portraits. I remember he used to get paid $75 per painting out on the street, But in real life, I think he would sell paintings online anywhere ranging from $100 for the small ones all the way up to $1,000 for the big living room or bedroom masterpieces, or even more, $1,000 up to $5,000, $10,000. So yeah, art really has run around me. I've seen really good painters, really good artists at work, at home, in the studio, outside on the streets, it's not my forte. I do it, but it's not pro. It kind of sucks, to be honest with you. I'm not the best painter, but I am a hard worker. For some reason, I wasn't gifted with specific painting art skills, but God did instill in me a very hard work ethic. I'd say not so much the skill that I have, world renowned of all time skill, but I do have that work ethic underneath the very foundational level. I do have that work ethic to pump out a lot of content, mediocre content at best, maybe some fine works here and there, but where I really shine, I think, is the online tech world, as far as just this kind of stuff, game commentary, online works, creating websites, creating that kind of stuff, back end stuff, front end stuff, and also music. I think I was gifted with those two kind of like computer tech and music. So, because I can make a song like in a snap of a finger. I'm very good at like creating songs, like structured stuff. So wild free range, like off the top of my dome, just draw some beautiful picture. I'm not that guy. That's not my forte. I'll do it just for fun, and I'll paint my friends, and I'll just paint like wave sceneries and stuff like that, nature sceneries. But I'm not to the level where like you see it and you're just in awe and you can't believe somebody can do that. I'm not at that level. I'm more like I do it specifically just for fun. I just like to mess around with the crayons and stuff. I like to see the different colors. So, I wasn't gifted with that, but I can make some songs. I do have some of that in me. I know how to record songs. I know how to play music. I know how to do computer tech and make video games and make websites and make a whole plethora of things online. I'm very good at retaining, computational information. When it comes to computer tech and apps and software engineering and just different type, how to run a computer and how to do all this kind of back-end work and stuff in computer tech. I'm very good at retaining information when it comes to that, probably more so than most. Like for some reason, my brain, it can retain a giant source of information, kind of to where I can like calculate it into like this perfect kind of laser pinpoint focus of what to do next. You know what I mean? So I'm very organizational in that manner. So we're getting back into the video game because we're still recording. Here we go, you guys. I'm trying to crank this out because they're gonna fire me if I don't do this. I have like 10 hours left. We hit the hour mark right now. We need another 2 hours to go. Probably at like level 12 right now. So going back to Chronos. When the time travel ends, that resets the CHRONIGMA device timer to 0. Which clears its temporal memory, the CHRONIGMA device then starts recording the timeline from that point. Hitting E to continue. This means the CHRONIGMA device can only rewind time back to when the last time travel ended. It cannot rewind time any further in the past than that. Now solve this level using more than one time travel. So it's getting progressively harder each level. I'm like level 12, it's getting super hard. I don't know what to do next. I'm just time traveling, doppelganging myself at this point. Pressing T, all this stuff. Honest to God, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Like, there's this thing, and it's just going, and it's ridiculous. Yeah, what I'm doing right now. I'm just like trying to figure it out. I was supposed to open that. Now I see this stupid ass shit. Okay. So then I gotta do all this shit now. Okay, so. This is ridiculous on every level. There we go. I figured it out. In the past, card readers were used to access various areas, so I've added them to your training. Okay, if I was to if I was to if I was here, if I was to be here and to physically tell you how daunting this video game is, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelmingly daunting, and it's so tedious. It's like it's talking about all this stuff, and it's such a brain explode. Could I put it in any other sense? It's so daunting, and it's so unnecessary to have this video game. You do this kind of video game if, like, I don't know, you want somebody's head to explode. Like, I literally feel like it was made just to piss me off. This video game. So I don't know. It's absurd at this point because it's getting harder and harder each level, and it's like, why would you even make this game in the first place? Why would you make it this hard? Like, I'm like I'm like a person here, like fully grown, like, and I can barely understand it or retain it. It's like so ridiculous. Like, listen to it. Okay, so number one, Chronos. In the past, card readers were used to access various areas. So I've added them to your training. Let's start by picking up the green key card by pressing E. Like, do you understand like how tedious this is? And it's just ridiculous. They're telling you to do like 20 things at once. Okay, then go to the green card reader on the wall and press E to swipe the card. Wait. First of all, go grab the green card reader on the wall and press E to swipe the card. Okay, let's do that. So once you turn a card reader on, it cannot be turned off unless you either time travel back in time or restart the level. When you pick up a key card, you will see it appear on the lower right of your screen. And that's how you know you're holding it. There it is. It's telling me to swipe. Card reader, press E to swipe the card. Now, I'm assuming it's saying I have to travel back in time. Yeah. There we go. Stupid ass thing. So now it's just like you have to like do it quickly so you don't freaking mess up. Have to restart. It's like such a this kind of game like makes my head spin. Like, it's so ridiculous. Figured it out, you guys. I made it through it. Obviously, as you can see through the screenplay, the gameplay, I made it through. Okay, so next. So I guess we're Cygnus in this. I actually take that back. We're not a three-person game, actually. Chronos is the head master chief, samurai ninja, warrior, master god, and then I am actually Cygnus, the blue-haired mohawk main character. Okay, so now Chronos, the orange mohawk guy, says, when you time travel, a paradox can occur. A paradox occurs when something changes during the time travel for your past self versus your original actions. When a paradox occurs, it may prevent you from solving a level, help you solve it, or have no impact at all. It all depends on the circumstances. See how ridiculous that sentence was? Here it is, you guys. So next, time travel. There it is. Success! Success! I made it through. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. We're rocking the free world. Okay, Chronos now says to me, Cygnus, blue-haired mohawk me, Chronos, orange mohawk him, says, Chronos says, chivalrously, he says, when you time travel, key cards that you have picked up will be brought back in time with you. They will stay in your future self's inventory. Each key card and card reader are color coded. The blue key card must be used on the blue card reader. The orange key card must be used on the orange card reader. Get the blue card and bring it back in time with you so your future self can use the blue card blue key. Can use the blue key card on the blue card reader. This is messed up to you guys. If you don't know. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, so here it is. Now they're telling me to do doppelgang. Go. Dango. That was a crazy one. I just figured it out. Chrono says, now you're getting the hang of it, Cygnus. So I am Cygnus, the main character in this game. Okay, so Chrono says, both card readers must be turned on to reach... I'm at like level 15 right now, you guys. Hour and a half into it. This is complete insanity. If I can only show you... If I can only make you experience how difficult this is for me, for the mind twist of a read and follow through. I mean, you guys would just be laughing so hard if you're next to me right now, because it's so difficult to retain this kind of follow through. You know, this kind of speech text that they're writing in the sentences. Like, it's just such a mind twist. It just doesn't make sense. It's insane. So Chrono says, both card readers must be turned on to reach the exit. Key cards can be used more than once and can be brought back with you when you time travel. I can't believe they even make these kind of CHRONIGMA. Hell no. I wouldn't ever play this game again, even if you paid me $10,000. I would honestly say keep your money and get away from it. That's how bad I don't like this game. Keep your money and get away from it. That's all I'd say, because there's nothing fun about this type of puzzle game. There's nothing fun about it. Like you're literally, you might as well be working for Apple at this point, like building them a video game. Like, yeah, there's nothing remotely fun about this game. It's just work. Chrono says the CHRONIGMA device does not record your actions during an active time travel. When you see both your past self and future self. Chrono says so you cannot rewind actions that you perform during time travel. Now time travel around each energy cube to exit the level. If you have trouble, press H to get additional help. Alright. This giant webcam right in my face. I can't even see what the hell I'm doing. But I guess we're just gonna do this to do on this one. This is a stumper, you guys. Just restarted. I'll be honest with you guys on this one. I don't even know how to even get past this level. And I'm being 100% serious with you guys. I'm seeing a level that has no way to win. literally playing a level right now that I don't know how to beat, and I'm being serious. I don't know how to beat this. Messed up, you guys. I don't know what I did. The last part, you guys. Running through this gameplay, and I don't know how to beat the last part. I mean, am I going nuts or what? for perfect just to like get any traction. Okay, we made it. I had to just push the cube all the way to the wall so it would bounce me back. Okay, I guess we're doing a 3-hour segment here, guys, but I just wanted to say this has been a rough one. This has been a rough episode right here because the video game play, it's so... What can I say? It's so hard. Nothing else can say those words. Nothing else can beat those words right now. It's so hard. Just from the textual input to just the movements you have to do to make everything work. And it's just total mind twist. And it really just... it irks me to even like play this game, to tell you the truth. But what can you do? You know what I mean? This video game, some of them are like this. Some of them are very complicated, mind puzzle twister games. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, we're getting right back into it. Picking up this little card. Damn it. I'm stuck. You guys gotta do it again. To it. You gotta be kind of fast with this, or else it's not gonna let you. You have to be so exact with this stuff. Damn you. Well, I pay this. I see why they pay me now. Do this. For damn sure. I see it. I definitely see it now. Did it. Level 20. Final tutorial level. And this was only the tutorial level, you guys. Can you believe it? I couldn't imagine what the how hard the levels. Okay, Chronos, this is the final tutorial level. So it's now it's like combining everything it possibly has to, like, I guess try and make me is, quite frankly, very tough to do this. So we're going to restart it. Puzzles, a super test to see if your mental capability can even figure out these puzzle questions. literally what it is. This is me to solve riddles and I even freaking have coffee. Super confused, you guys. So should we start it? Okay, so number one. This block, this place. Now we're gonna press
Time paradox.
that means.
Time paradox.
Figured it out. The yellow one walking is all the levels I created to make sure I look good for the mission. The yellow one walking is all the story. Those are extra bonus levels that they lead back to the show. Follow them and not miss any of the training as well. These extra bonus levels do not contain any of the story. So that's why you can do the rewards if you're looking for a mission which you want to be trying. yourself and it won't cause a temporal paradox. Okay, time traveling. Choose help mode. You've now completed the tutorial. Choose how much help you want access to. Help enabled access to hints and solutions. Yes, because that's what the owner said to do. Said he wanted to develop the hints and solutions to see if any hints or solutions help throughout the gameplay, and if there's any glitches or bugs or problems, issues to arise, to let him know. So we're gonna do the hints and solutions. Helps enabled. Okay, here's Kronos again and me, Cygnus. Congratulations on finishing the tutorial. Thank goodness, that felt like forever. Now will you let me focus without so much lecturing? To stand up here so I get a good view on top of the thing. Still recording. 477. Have the very first line. Okay, so I am Cygnus. Cygnus says, thank goodness. I say, thank goodness. That felt like forever. Now will you let me focus without so much lecturing? Kronos, fine. I have a few more concepts to tell you about as you go through the training, but I will try to keep it to a minimum going forward. Okay, green key card, put in the green key card, pressing that little longer, time traveling. Boom. Bingo. Clearly didn't work. Here. There. Doppelganger. first level is already extremely hard. I just grabbed that key card.
Time paradox.
See how hard it is? I'm telling you guys. Shit is hard. Really think this plan will work? Of course, I created the plan. But you need to be ready for anything thrown at you, Ron says. Me, Cygnus, I say, if something is thrown at me, I'll just step back a few minutes and warn myself to duck. Choose story mode. The last game mode to choose. Choose your story mode. Full story experience, full text narrative, story puzzles, or mini story. Just give me the puzzles best if you don't like reading stories. Now we'll go full story. Okay, Cygnus says, give me a second. Catching my breath. Time travel takes a lot out of me. Couldn't have said that any better. This game's tough. We still got an hour and we got an hour and 10 to go. And I'm already running through the levels. No bugs yet discovered. Everything's looking great. Up to speed, up to par. I'm not seeing any lag of any sort, but very difficult to do everything correctly right off the bat. There's no hold points or stops, but there's definitely a lot of lag time for the actual little spirit bot that comes, your little doppelganger that pops out of nowhere after you press T and does this robotic thing. There's a lot of lag time and wait time and kind of confusingness revolving around that. So I think it's just because it just takes too long that it just annoys me. Turning off all my notifications right now. Borders87 coming here to you live from the Borders87 YouTube channel. I just wanted to say, everybody, thank you guys so much for checking me out. Right now, I'm still playing the video game, but I'm so exhausted from this actual movement at the moment that I really feel it in me. I'm just really tired now. You give me like 1 minute just to kind of gather myself. We'll get right back into gameplay. This is a very mentally and physically daunting game. Mostly mental. It's like telling you to do all this stuff. And it's a very tough game, man. As far as the technical issue, and there's no technical issues I'm actually revealing right now. You know, everything's looking smooth, grand, solid, ready to go. So, as far as I know, there's no glitches or hiccups yet. So, but we're checking it all right now. We're on. I believe we just beat level 1 at the very start of the actual storyline. So we're going right now to level 2. Thank you all for watching Borders87 video game commentary YouTube channel, and if you can, give me a like and subscribe, and follow all my socials, all my links provided as well too. That would really help support my channel. You know, and thank you guys so much for taking a look and hanging out with me. You're welcome to, always welcome to stay and hang out and come listen to me jam and all these cool little video games I got going for you guys. Back in business, guys. Okay, let's get back into it. We're just an hour to completion. One more full hour and we'll be good to go. Rocking with the synops and the final written report and all that kind of stuff, good stuff, and little clips, any problems that arise, and we'll be good to go. So, okay, it says, Cygnus, give me a second, catching my breath. Time travel takes a lot out of me. You're fine. It's a psychological response to temporal displacement. Glad to know my mind is just as exhausted as my legs. Enough resting. Let's start to head toward the maintenance. The exit takes you to the ventilation shafts. So honest with you guys, I am so lost right now. I don't even know like how to even do this thing. Okay. I see it though. Definitely see it. So apparently, we gotta figure this out. Okay, that didn't work. Trying to go back. absolutely. Officially, I don't know how to finish this level. Right off the bat, I don't know how to finish this. And this might be the bug. I've done everything in my power to try and make this thing work. I literally don't know how to get this freaking stone from there to there. happened to a tree? Come on, man. Dude, if I don't know how to freaking solve this puzzle. Think about it. Only thing that I can think that'll work is pushing it only there. This one perplexes me. I think this is where the glitch is, or the mess up is, unless I just don't know how to do it. Because I've been at this for 20 minutes, and I didn't figure out how to do it yet. I'm trying every method I can figure out. Slide it as soon as she started sliding. That was a tough one. That was a super tough one. I was on that for 25 minutes. Perplex me. Big time. Okay, are we back online? Okay, we got about 40 more minutes. Less, about 35 minutes. Let me provide you with an additional command for the CHRONIGMA device that allows you to end time travel early. So far, no glitches, no bugs, no mess ups so far, no stucks. Chronos says this new command is not needed to solve any level, but it is convenient if you want to speed things up. You can now quit and end your current time travel early by pressing Q. This new command is not needed to solve any level, but it is convenient if you want to speed things up. You can now quit and end your current time travel early by pressing Q. When you use quit time travel, you will see your past self disappear traveling back in time. This will allow you to end a time jump early, and it will cancel any of the remaining actions your past self would have done. This new quit time travel command is only available during an active time travel. Start this one. Man, I'm telling you, it's the hardest puzzle game I've ever played in my life. No idea how I'm gonna get this block onto that L-shaped like trap hole. I have no idea. Dude, I'm looking at it right now and I don't see any way out of that. Literally. Unless this, push up on it first. Back. Just wait for him. Said, and then all of a sudden it just glitched on me. Come back here. Hit that. Make sure he does that for a bit. Come back. Key. T, have him do his robotic thing and let. That was a piece of cake. Cygnus says, or I say, it feels strange collaborating with myself. Chrono says, you'll get used to it. Soldiers once fought their own selves in the Time War. At least the Cygnus is on your side. At least this Cygnus is on your side. Cygnus says, makes me wonder, if I can split like this, which one is really me? Chrono says, both for now, both. Okay, I just time travel to a little wormhole. Okay, this one is nuts. Okay, look, it says, use time travel. There's like 15 of these, like, of the blocks now. Use time travel to get through this blocked passage. Alright. This is insane. Yeah, I have no idea how we can do this. I have to move this many energy cubes? Okay, Kona says the lab safety system was designed to slow intruders, weight plates, block rails, gates that only open in sequence. So history's fate rests on me being good at warehouse puzzles. You'd be surprised how much of saving the world is just moving heavy obstacles out of the way. That's insane. We've got a solid 30 minutes on this thing. We're done. I'm so glad we're done with this freaking beast. Okay. So far, no bugs, no glitches, no issues. This might be an easy cakewalk ride after that diabolical mind twist, but I swear there's no bugs or anything, no issues I found whatsoever, which is a miracle upon itself. I'm just gonna there. His thing, and I'm gonna come back, do the same thing I did last time. Push that down, push that up. Try to get myself squared away into that blockade right there so I can actually get in somehow. It's not moving though. Oh, there we go. Here. See, it takes so long for him. That's the only gripe I have, is it takes him like 1 minute just to move. really fucked up. Maybe not. I'm gonna wait for him to do it. Wait. Maybe I shouldn't have waited. Damn, I shouldn't have waited. Yeah, messed me up. You can press F to clear and reset the state of the CHRONIGMA device. This allows you to set exactly where to start recording your actions for your next time trip. CHRONIGMA. Okay. When you clear the CHRONIGMA device, you will see the timer on the lower left reset itself to 0. It shows that it is starting a fresh time recording. Clear CHRONIGMA device. The clear CHRONIGMA device command is not needed to solve any level. It is just a convenience feature to help manage and plan your time travels. Do it. Good progress on your training. You made it to the maintenance levels. This level is a mock-up of the lab's lower maintenance corridors. You'll encounter these when you travel back in time. Water damaged floors, flickering lights, and more or less, and they were very fond of conveyor belts, which were used to transport energy cubes, among other things. You can see a conveyor belt below. Sometimes it can take a bit for an item on the conveyor belt to reach its destination. To help you with that, I want to introduce to you one more feature the CHRONIGMA device supports. The CHRONIGMA device can temporarily speed up time by pressing C or slow down time by pressing X. This can also allow time to fly by when you are waiting for an energy cube or standing on a pressure plate for a while. Give it a try on this level by pressing C twice to speed up time by 3 times.
Time paradox.
We got 15 minutes left here, folks. We're in the final stages of this game test, and so far, all glitches 0. All glitches, all bugs, all issues 0 so far. It's running immaculately smooth. I'm assuming this is the final test run before release of launch, so they just want to just make double, triple sure that everything's running smoothly. Okay, so Cygnus, the main character in this, says, what started the time war? Kronos replies, a discovery that promised a new energy source, and instead of ending up being able to bend time. Okay, so Cygnus then says, what did they even do with time travel? Bring back tech from the future to cure disease and advance tech faster? Kronos said no. Whoever got access to it, however temporary, it was focused on controlling it through war. They would replay battles until they liked the outcome. Cygnus says that's pathetic. Kronos, pathetic is letting generals rewrite death counts until soldiers stop meaning anything. Cygnus and everyone just went along with this. Kronos said, it's hard to argue with someone who can erase your argument before you even finish making it.
Time paradox. Time paradox.
Cygnus, didn't anyone try to control time and use it for good? Chrono says, it's hard to tell with time being a blurred, jumbled mess. I believe the creators tried to control time. We had access to it and initially used it for a good intent. But that eventually led to undoing mistakes, then controlling history, and then good intent led to bad. Eventually, time travel fell into the hands of several military fractions and hacker cells. This history is turned into sludge, wars stretched on for years, and then instantly erased. Cygnus says, that sounds awful. Chronos replies, it was. People became paranoid, giving up everything just to spend whatever seconds they had with their families, never knowing if the next moment they would lose all memory of them, or if the same family would ever exist again. Cygnus replied, we need to succeed, Chronos. We need to prevent this from happening. Chronos said, we won't stop until we succeed. I promise. So I guess we're doing this crazy one now. So I guess we're on like level 30 or 40 right now, and you know we're hitting the 10 mark here right now, guys. 10 minutes left to this this video game play test. Doing a video game test for a reputable kind of mom and pop shop, independent video game company. / little mom and pops, like little video game making thing. So that turned into like a big thing, I guess. Getting into Steam, I guess. Probably seems like they're getting into like Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5, Xbox this year or next year. So we're testing out all the little things on it right now. And okay, so first of all, on this level, okay, this one looks really hard because I don't know how to do it. So I'm just gonna go a little. He's coming in right now in 1 second. Let him do his thing. Doesn't let me. Just waiting for him to do his thing. Come on, slowpoke. He ain't even moving for some reason. Is this the glitch they were talking about? Should just try and restart that. That was it's definitely. If it happens again, that's going to be a cause for concern. Probably to write down in the report. Literally asking me they asked me like what level it's on. And I'm seeing the level, but so it says pipeline level 3. So this might be what they were talking about, and I'm looking into it right now. We're at pipeline level 3. I'm seeing at the moment all the the musical background is perfect. No glitches there. The world itself, no glitches. It looks great, perfect. The gameplay on pipeline level 3. There is what's looking to be a glitch of the actual doppelganger robot that does the thing. So let me just double check this real quick. Over here, I'm doing doppelganger again. Never mind. That was a faulty error on my side.
Time paradox.
Time paradox. Okay, let's do it again. Bust a restart. I'm going on left screen right now. And this one I'm just gonna give it some time, like a couple of seconds, just to ease into it so it's an easier transition. So let's try it again. Hit double bang. Everything's coming through. Yeah.
Time paradox.
Oh my dear God. Something just happened. I'm looking into it right now. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to bust a hard restart. Pipeline level 3. I'm looking into it, and it's looking like this one's a tough, just a tough route in general. So I'm gonna just wait until this part. Come over here, doppelgang robot, come through. Waiting for him to do his thing. Okay, he's done this thing. But this round, I'm gonna hold off. Wait till he does his full movement, and then I'm gonna go back into this. Yeah, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, down, T. Yep, knew it. How do we get back though? The thing is, that's the scary part. I don't know how to do that part.
Time paradox.
No idea. Busting a hard restart. We're 5 minutes down. 5 minutes down to the wire of the testing. As far as I can see right now, the only issue I'm arriving at is this level in particular, pipeline level 3. Going again, doppelganging.
Time paradox.
You know what I should have done? Yeah, I should have just ran right out as soon as I'm going to restart. I think I solved the riddle. So what I'm going to do is come over here for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come over here, doppelgang. I'm running right straight through the course. Straight ahead, pressing the red button to green. Coming through. Hitting it. There. Running back out.
Time paradox.
I think in this paradox in particular, I'm supposed to actually run out, and so I have to give myself ample time in the beginning to run back out of that cage fence. Yeah, so we're gonna do it again. I just gotta give myself more ample time. So I'm gonna go right here. 10 seconds long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double again. Run right through it. 1, 2, 3. Right back out.
Time paradox.
This one okay, so it took a little while for me to run through something. Half that time in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going right through. Doppelganging. Run right through it and run right through it back. 1, 2, hitting the switch. That ran back out.
Time paradox.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then over here. Run right through it.
Time paradox. paradox.
Give me 8 seconds instead. Let's try like 7 seconds instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm ganging. Yeah, I threw it.
Time paradox.
What did I do then? Do it quick enough or what? Got a minute left. I'm trying to figure this one out. I think it's just my faulty on my end. I'm not just doing it correctly. Other than that, game went perfect. 1, 2, 3.
Time paradox.
I'm trying to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right through. Doppelganger. Hitting it right through.
Time paradox.
So you gotta kind of like, I think this is actually, we're in the clear right here. I think it's just a matter of time issue. I'm already done with my whole 3 hour mark. So they said to stop immediately at the 3 hour mark. We're past that. We're like 15 minutes ago, but I like to do a little bit more. So this one, we're in the clear. It was just a time issue on mine. I just don't have enough time to figure it out correctly, but we're good. Other than that, everything's running smooth and perfectly, just as it should be. There is actually for the first time ever in the history of ever, video game testing, that there ever is not one glitch, not one frame rip, not one stuck moment. So no issues at all. 100% solid, good to go on my end from the training section all the way up to the gameplay. So good job on their part. I'm gonna end this right here. We're gonna stop the stream. Okay, but thank you guys. That was cool, very cool. That was a very difficult run. That was a solid 3 hour run that we just pulled. You know, I may have had to get some water, maybe dozed off for 1 second, but we made it through. Fully complete, everything good to go, ready to rock and roll. And now I have to write my, I believe, well, let me take it one step at a time so we do this correctly. So I'm gonna stop recording.